ladies and gentlemen, I'm Meaty69 and we are back. Right, before I get started, I do apologise. I have got a nasty cold. I've been sneezing all day and it is absolutely killing me. I feel like absolute crap. And secondly, if you missed Bushkas' stream last night, he was on the EU as he does every Wednesday. I do platoon with him. We didn't go too well for the first two battles. Third battle or so, I did carry him in a Deathstar, so I will put a link in the description to his stream. Also at the end of his stream, he did a Reaper room as he usually does on the NA. Probably tonight he'll do that if he's streaming. And I won that Reaper room, so it's worth a watch. And again, like I said, it is in the link below. So the Deathstar, we have the Deathstar, and this will be probably my last video I do for a couple of weeks. I'm going to have a couple of weeks break. Just watch this shot. Lovely shot. Lovely shot. So yeah, I'm going to have a couple of weeks break. My wife's got a couple of weeks off work, so I'm still at work. But usually when I do my videos is late at night when she's in bed, or early in the morning when she's at work. But both, obviously, she's not at work, so she won't be in bed early. So I'm just going to give YouTube just a couple of weeks break, pretty much. I'll still be playing, I'll still be working, so I'll still be playing. So if I do have some great battles that is worth YouTubing, I may chuck them on just as something extra without commentary, just to chuck on. So this is the Deathstar, one of my favourite tanks in the game. And I know a few people like Bushka doesn't really like the tank because it ruins the game. With people sat in spawn sniping all battle. Now, Skate Extreme did do a video on this to show that you don't need to camp in spawn all the time. Now, there is a limit where, yes, you need to camp. You're a Deathstar. People are going to focus you. You've got the highest alpha gun in the game, so they are going to focus you. So, yes, there is a certain amount of time that you do need to sit back and camp. Not so much in spawn, where at the minute I am in spawn on this map, but I have gone back and I was trying to clear the flank, and I've pretty much done that. I've killed 3 tanks since clearing this flank. And now we have the Object 140. He's going to push me. He knows I'm on a reload, but I have got help, and I don't manage to get any shots into him. So you do need to sit at the back, unspotted if you can, and using that big gun to clear the enemy or lower their hit points, so they have to pretty much hide for the rest of the battle. And then as soon as you've cleared a lot of damage, saved your hit points, then you can start pushing forward, because the last thing you want in a heavy tank or a TD when you're a one shot is another Deathstar pushing you just like this. Although he does get shot and I do only get 129 damage. So that is the last thing you want, is a full health Deathstar pushing you when you're a one shot. So that is pretty much what I do on these 3 battles. Now watch this shot. I was going to shoot. I shot just as he was spotted. That was Hesh, because I ran out of AP. And we do manage to take him, the 268, out for our 5th kill. So first battle, we do finish on 5.1k damage. It was a first class. We had the Top Gun, high caliber, and the Radleys. And it was a nice battle. And that is what I love about this tank. It's just a farming. You farm damage with it. But you can only farm damage if you play it correctly. And I've said before in my Deathstar videos, this tank is the tank that I've had the most 0 battles in, because I either get rushed or I miss a shot. or I'm in a wrong position, I get spotted, and then the enemy TDs just absolutely obliviate you. So, just like I'm doing now, beginning of the battle, my bat chat on my team is spotting. He does get wrecked. I know where 2 tanks are, but I don't know where the rest are. So, well, there's 3 tanks, 2 are right, but there's still a few tanks missing. So I don't need to move just yet. So it's about being patient. And to be honest, I don't do very well in the Deathstar a lot of times because I am so impatient. Now, we have patience, and then we have the FV420 and we do 1000 damage into him. Now, we wouldn't have got that damage if we wasn't patient. So we stuck by it, and we managed to get 1 shot into him and putting him down pretty much to a 1 shot. So he's going to play careful for the rest of the battle. And he's a good player. So that is what you want. You want to take half your enemy's hit points in that 1 shot, because he's not going to be stupid and poke out anymore, because he knows that there's a Deathstar sitting at the back. And then this IS-7 soon regrets what he's done. He was trying to push a back chat, and I wasn't actually spotted. I take 1 nice shot into him, and he soon regrets what he's just did. So that's him gone. We have still got the FV402 at the side. We've got this IS-7 that is hiding. We've got a couple of tanks to our right. We've got the grill. We've got an unspotted Deathstar, a mouse. Here's the IS-7. And again, I do mess up this shot here. I was panicking because I thought the back chat was getting in my way, so I needed to take that snapshot. So this battle, I do make three mistakes. I think it's 3. That was one of them, which weren't so much a mistake, but I might have been able to kept my back chat alive if I wouldn't have rushed that shot. So that was 1 mistake. Actually, I'll make 4 mistakes, but I'd openly admit what mistakes I've did. I'll learn from, well, I'll try and learn from it, and I'll happily tell you guys the mistakes I actually made, because I am aware of the mistakes. So we do manage to take out the FV422. He did poke out trying to get the T62, and I wasn't spotted until it was too late. And we do manage to take him out. And now I'm just telling the T62 to go and spot, because I know that there is a Foch to our left. There is the IS-7 there. Again, he makes the mistake. I'm not spotted, and we do a nice 948 damage into him. And then our mediums now are going to clear him up. And that is what I love about this tank. When you work together, especially with mediums, you take 1 shot into a tank, and then the mediums can just clear him up. However, he is all down. I have only got HE or Hesh left, and we do manage to take him out. But the Foch does kill one of our mediums. So it is now 4 against 4. Time is running low. And the next mistake I do is coming up. It's now 3 against 3. And I rushed this shot. I completely rushed this shot. I thought he was coming out sideways. I shot because I didn't want him to shoot me. But he does turn just in time, and I do minimal Hesh damage into him. And that was 1 mistake. And I do the exact same thing again. So he is a 1 shot if I used Hesh. And clearly he's side on, but I hit his tracks. And the next battle you'll see, I do the same thing. So I could have actually killed him, which meant I wouldn't have really needed my IS-7's help, because he would be gone. I'd have had more time to make a move from where I am. But as it happens, I don't want to move where I am, because I know where he is. So I need to reload, and I need to take him out, because there is a grill and a Deathstar remaining. But still, we do manage to take him out. I have only now got 3 shells remaining, and they are all Hesh. Luckily, one of the tanks is a grill. Now I'm just telling the IS-7 to go spot. He hasn't really done that much, and I could have used a little bit of help with the Foch maybe. I'm not blaming him completely, but I am full health, but the time is running down, and I really want him to spot. He's got a lot of HP left, and he just doesn't want to spot at all. Luckily, we do spot the grill. Again, I'm not going to sit back because of the time. I know there's a Deathstar, but we need to make a move because the time is running low. And I do not want to miss a shot because, as I've said, I have only got 3 shells remaining. This is another mistake I do. Again, because of the time, I rush my shot. I just want to kill that Deathstar and I blind shot. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. And that could have cost us the game. So now I'm just going to push this grill. I wasn't a 1-shot to him. I'm not actually a 2-shot to him, so I'm just going to push him, get him gone, and still the IS-7 is not doing much. He does take 1 shot into the Deathstar, but the Deathstar just completely ammo-racked him. So it is now just me and this Deathstar remaining, both on a 1-shot. He's on 400 health, so I could pretty much shoot him anywhere, and it's going to kill him. But we've only got 15 seconds left, so the only thing I can really do is just sit here, aim, hoping that he's actually done a good job and he wants the kill. But he is a smart player and he's not going to come out. He knows I'm going to be sitting here, so I'll shoot anyway because you never know, he could just be unspotted. And so unfortunately that battle was a draw. We still did our job, and we finished on 6.2k damage. We get the mastery badge, and we do make a little bit of credits. 1450 XP, which I think is kind of low. It used to be 1500 minimum XP to ace this tank, but it was still an ace. So unfortunately, I couldn't finish him off with my last shell for that fade-ins medal or whatever it is. But we still do get the ace, and we do get a nice damage. Now this battle, I do make a big mistake, and you'll see my damage at the end. It's nice damage, but I was frustrated because of this first shot that I do. And again, it's because I'm rushing my shot. I do need to start taking time in the Deathstar, because I just rushed the shot and I completely fluff it. So the first shot is against a grill. So when I say I'm going to fluff a shot against a grill, automatically you know it's going to be Hesh, and I don't hit him where I want to hit him. So we are aiming there, usually where the team spot. There is a couple of team reds spotted to the right, the 268 and the E100, and just pay attention to that 268. I do give him credit because he had a really nice battle. And here we go, the grill. We aim and we only do 572 damage. Potentially we could have done around 1500 damage if we would have hit him properly, and who knows, we could have put him on fire as well. So let's say I've just done 1000 damage less, or even 900 damage less than I actually could have done. So to the left now we have the Jag Tiger and we have the Jagdpanzer E100, and it's just me and the grill, and we actually do a nice job. So I blind shot there as I thought they were going to poke out. As it happens, I hit nothing. So I'm going to just sit back until I reload. We do now spot the Jagdpanzer, so we know he's not aiming where he was. And we have the T-54 in the middle here, so I'm going to push up. I'm going to cap B because no one's capping. We are 2 tanks down at the minute, so we do need to start doing something. 3 tanks down, but we do manage to take out the T-54, so it is now 4 against 6. So we have still a lot of work to do. It's me and the grill, and then there's 2 heavies behind us, not really doing much. So the grill pokes out. He does manage to get 1 shot into the Jaeger route, putting him down to a 1 shot, and enough for me to take him out. And you just see that grill there, 1000 damage into him, and he's now a 1 shot to anything. So he's just going to sit back. We've capped A, sorry, not B, and now we're going to reload. The Jag Tiger there, he misses. IS-8 takes out the grill, but look at that. In the face, because of the angle I am in, we managed to hesh him in the face. I do run calibrated shells, which makes it a little bit more easier to hesh tanks. And we're going to have the same thing happen with this E75. because I am on higher ground, I managed to get the top of his tank, hesh him and put him on fire, and we do 1476 damage, which is absolutely lovely, and that is why I love this tank. You do 2 shots like that, which I've just done, and that is 2500 damage. You don't need to do much more after that. That's 2500 damage is respectable. Not so much in a Deathstar, but 2500 is okay for 2 shots. 268 now, he is focusing on our IS-8. There is only 3 against 2. There's an E100 still. I do manage to get behind the 268, who he is focusing on our IS-8. And again, we managed to get the side of him and do nearly 1300 damage. But he is going to take out our IS-8, puts him on fire, takes him out, which now leaves 2 against 2. Our grill is a 1-shot, but now the Object 268 is a 1-shot, but he does manage to get away. There is an E100 unspotted, but I've just had a nasty shot into me, so I know roughly where he is. But my main focus is this 268. So the grill's pushing to the left, I'm going to push to the right, and I do manage just to get him before either the grill gets him or he gets our grill. And if you look on the screen now, the cap C has just gone and it stopped. So I know exactly what that E100 is doing. He's not looking at capping, he's looking at coming in for the kills. So I know he's heading this way. I'm not sure exactly whereabouts, but we do manage to spot him, and luckily he's going for the grill. And again, I mess up here. I'm aiming for the back of him, where I should have just aimed for the turret. But he did turn, and all in all, it didn't really matter anyway, because the E100 is now going to miss the grill. The grill's now going to miss the E100, which I'm just sitting there rubbing my hand when I see that miss. I'm actually glad the grill missed him. So we're going to get to the side of him, load the hesh, and we're going to do over 1200 damage to clear him up. 4 kills, we've got 1000 cap points, and it turned out a really, really nice battle. So we did finish on 7.195 damage. We do a mission, so we earned 69,000 credits. We get the top gun, we get the high caliber, and we get the ace. And this was, in fact, the highest damage I've ever recorded. Not my highest damage game, but it's the highest damage I've ever recorded. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, I love the Deathstar. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you all very soon. But I'm going to take a 2-week break now, and I will see you when I get back. Bye-bye.
Do you think you'll